Hey everybody, we are restarting the stream. We had some technical difficulties.
This counts as 101.
There we go.
Bam, bam. Here we are. We're back. We're rolling.
We're here.
Back where we left off.
A little hiccup, but we're back.
Sorry to interrupt you, Chris.
No, that's all good. It's all good. Essentially, what I was getting at was kind of my brain, although I need several projects because I have limited attention span, I can't let's say I can't put as much energy to each project. So basically I'd like to focus on one or two, and all the other ones are, when I have like a writer's block, or when I have a lack of focus or whatever, just have something else I could dabble in, but I don't really want to let's say put all of those out there, because I spread myself too thin, and I kind of make promises that I can't keep, so to speak, to myself, really. And that kind of sucks. So I want to stop doing that.
Yeah, I hear you. Have you ever thought about microdosing LSD?
Actually, sir, microdosing shrooms is something that I've allegedly been planning, and I've hero dosed shrooms in the past. Sorry, Mom. But but yeah, microdosing is something I've really wanted to try, because I smoke some weed. It's legal now in Canada, so I can legally smoke weed. But yeah, I've been smoking some half CBD, half THC stuff, and it kind of mellows me out.
That's good.
But I don't really want to smoke anymore, so I'm kind of looking for an alternative, and microdosing shrooms might be the way to go.
Oh God! Sorry, I need to take myself off the screen.
Have you microdosed, David?
I did last year. I think my issue was, though, I didn't have an actual proper refrigeration for the volumetric microdosing, which I was doing. So I think the first couple of days were good, but I think eventually the potency kind of wore off. So, but it was kind of I guess a placebo thing, but sure. I did notice a bit more energy and sort of focus and a bit more drive. I wanted to do more creative things. It's okay, here we go. I could finally get back into writing or drawing or whatever, it was it felt good, and I really want to get at it again.
Yeah,
but
I've been I've been I have a referral from my doctor to go see I don't know if it's not a psychologist, but a
psychiatrist,
something for the dome, and
a psychiatrist.
Yeah, to kind of see if they could diagnose an ADD in an adult, and maybe get me on some prescription medication that could help me with all that. But I figure until then, because in Canada it's weird, we have I guess
free healthcare.
You could call it free healthcare, but we do pay in taxes and all that shit. But you can call it free healthcare, but the wait is ridiculous. And then when you need to go do for these specialized tests, then they get you. They're oh well, they cost this much, and you have to. There's hoops to run through, And if you do want to go private, then it's thousands of dollars, and it's I don't really want to go that route. So I'll take the lengthy route, but because it's lengthy, and I'd like to toy with things sooner rather than later. I might take that route.
Yeah, I mean, I think a bit more all natural. I've always been one for, I don't know what the fuck those pharmaceutical companies are putting in that shit to get people hooked on those kind of drugs and shit. So I'm fuck it, I'll just stick to LSD.
It's kind of an interesting point.
What's up, George? What'd you say?
That's a healthy choice there.
It is.
What is it like microdosing compared to the full dosage?
Well, full dosage, you're gonna trip out. You're gonna start hallucinating.
Yeah.
Definitely, walls started melting or whatever, or kind of waving and shit like that.
But then when you microdose, is it the same but less, or is it just totally different?
It's totally different. It's so minor that you don't even, you're not even, it's not even close to for you to trip, even come close to hallucinating.
Yeah, my experience with let's say super low doses was a basic a euphoria maybe, and heightened senses.
Yeah,
and definitely a better attention span.
We'll see. There you go.
Yeah.
LSD solves all.
It was mushrooms.
Psilocybin solves all.
Yes.
I was where did Josh go? He went from one screw outside to the other.
So, did you say you're currently microdosing, David?
Not currently. I gotta find someone else.
I gotta find a new provider.
I gotta find a new plug. Yeah.
Well, good thing you mentioned on the internet.
Right? Someone live can help me out. Hopefully the CIA can contact me.
Your provider. Message us. We'll let David know.
Right?
Oh, Josh, that's an awesome face of yours.
We're gonna lose him again. I feel like.
I told him to just use his mobile data if he could, but
Okay.
I think maybe that's what he's using.
Make
Chris,
it rain. Make it rain.
do you have any projects you are gonna be working on currently that you would like to plug before we?
For right now, you can find everything at the Scarfo Show. I'm pretty dead on social media right now. I'm kind of on a hiatus. I was posting like I said, I was posting a lot of things, a lot of promises, a lot of projects, and I don't want to be the type of person that just posts to post, you know. So
Right.
when I find my groove again, I'll be up there. I'll be on there more frequently. But for right now, I'm just trying to find a groove, and once I get in that groove, you'll find me back on everywhere that the Scarfo Show is available.
Scarfo,
awesome.
before you head out, man, I want to leave you with a quote from Ron Swanson. He says, "Don't half-ass two things, whole-ass one thing."
Hell yeah, fuck yeah! And I just saw Matthew McConaughey was saying something about that. It's all over like TikTok and whatever. There's like a little snippet, and he says, "Don't half-ass anything at all, because you'll regret that at the end of your days. You know,
Yeah.
if you half-ass something, you'll be like, fuck, I could have done better. But if you give your 100%, even if it sucks, you won't have that regret of not having given your 100%. So there's that.
Yeah, there you go.
should be a motivational speaker, man.
I'm gonna clip
Right?
200, just so you know.
Sorry.
I'm gonna clip that one for episode 200, just so you know.
Hell yeah, hell yeah, and hopefully I'll get back on like for a full one in the near future.
Yeah, soon, man. Season
You
6.
are. You're definitely coming in.
I appreciate you guys for thinking of me, and again, congrats for 100. That's fucking awesome.
Shit.
And here's to I know was it Zip? What was the guy's name before?
Zip. Yeah.
I know he said to 100 more. Fuck that. Here's to a
Yeah,
million
Zip.
more, guys.
Oh, yeah.
Appreciate you,
Cheers.
Scarfo, man. Good luck to you on all your projects,
yeah.
and appreciate you coming on, man.
Much love, guys. Enjoy.
Love you too, brother.
Josh drank so hard he cut out again.
Yeah, he's blacked out. Josh is always just gonna.
What's going on with him, man?
I have no idea, man. You guys know who else we have on for the other guests stopping by?
Hopefully he loads in and tells us. I did message him to try to see who it was. I don't want to keep people waiting too long.
Meanwhile,
For
if you
those of you
guys
just tuning in, Josh is having some technical difficulties. So.
some
Of course, on episode 100, our
the
host.
biggest, yeah, it's cool. There he is. Hey,
There we go. Who do we got coming in next, Josh?
I don't know what's going on. It's my phone, my fucking this computer. We're on my phone right now. It's still fucking up. I don't understand.
damn,
Alright.
dude. Maybe the
Use
internet
your,
don't want you to
mobile
have
data.
hundreds.
Yeah. All right, so let's bring in our next guest.
All right. Jeremiah, we got.
There he is.
Fix that. There we go.
Hey guys, can you hear me?
Yeah, we
We hear
do.
you.
Thank you for being
Okay,
so
all right.
patient. Having issues.
Hey, I was just enjoying the show. I wish I could be as inspirational as Scarpo there.
Dude, when you first showed us your art, I've been wanting to like have you on again because
Yeah,
your art is so insane.
it's just fucking
Yeah.
amazing, dude.
You guys
Thanks, guys.
crazy talents. Crazy.
Appreciate it.
So, what have you been up to lately?
Well, Josh knows, but after like 25 years of working at Walmart, I finally retired and went into investing in stocks and stuff like that. So my wife and I, we make more money doing that than we used to.
You got the
So it's
Dogecoin
nice.
now? Yeah.
No, I'm not risking that.
It's not a risk if you don't succeed.
That's true. That's true.
Just ride that AMC rocket, man.
So Josh has a clip of you on a previous episode. I'm gonna run that real quick.
My life as a Lego collector started out at Toys R Us. Man, I love the Legos. So yeah, Toys R Us. I mean, they were expensive as shit when I was a little kid too.
Dude,
so.
yeah, I didn't. I
Even back
always
then?
told it-
Even
yeah,
back then,
Like even back in the 50s?
fuck you,
45. Dick.
Oh, back
Wait,
in the
so
45s?
back in the 40s.
Yeah, back in the 45.
You're a fucking asshole, Josh.
What an asshole. What an asshole.
Dude,
that guy.
no wonder why the internet's cutting you out. It's like, this guy is not.
It's that karma.
All that
Yeah.
bad karma, yeah.
What a piece of shit you are, Josh. Jesus.
It's
Hey,
funny, though.
whatever. it's working now. So fucking knock on wood. I don't know what's going on. It's the curse of 100, I guess.
There's no such thing.
Yeah, Jeremiah, great to see you, man. I haven't seen Jeremiah for a while. Last time you talked about your book. Are you you got any other projects going on right now?
Well, now that I don't work at Walmart, I have more work than I'm actually doing. So it's weird. Yeah, retired life is it's not easy. But
The retiree, huh?
You're right. Yeah. Well, I mean, like right behind me here, I got my my new 3D printer. I've been playing with that one.
Nice.
So I've been trying.
Nice.
So yeah, so I've been trying the 3D art as well as the regular 2D art that I'm used to. So it's a challenge. But yeah, and then I'm also writing my second book too.
Do you do any commissions or anything? Do you like draw, or do you just draw as a hobby?
Both. So
Nice.
I got a hobby picture that I'm working on right back here on my artboard. But there is a lady that just called me and she needed a tattoo, like a sleeve, and so I got to work on that one too. So it's gonna take me a while.
When you said you left Walmart, I thought it was because like you just have like a full-on art career. Because like your art, I can't say enough. It's like incredibly professional and like legitimate. Like I could open up a comic book and your art would be there. I thought you were like a comic book full-time artist. I had no idea you worked at Walmart too.
That would have been my ultimate goal. Yeah, full-time artist. That was kind of my plan once I retired, but I started spending more time remodeling my house. So yeah.
I see. It seems like you're more of like a jack of multiple trades rather than just one thing.
I try to be. Yeah. I don't want to be boring like Josh.
Why'd you take him down in trades, Pierce? He's not a jack of all trades, just a jack of multiple trades.
Because it seemed like it was like art related and
specific things. That's it.
Right.
Anyway,
So Jeremiah, where can people find your book?
They can go to Amazon.
Oh no way.
It's on Amazon. I think it's called The Next.
On Amazon.
Yeah, you can just type in The Next Life, Jeremiah Blackwell, and it should pop up.
Got it.
Awesome, man. Thanks for stopping by.
Yeah.
Appreciate it.
Hey guys, thanks for having me on the 100. It's awesome.
Of course, man.
Everyone's leaving Spokane. I'll see you before one of us leave.
I'm not leaving. I'm stuck.
All right.
Yeah. See.
Well, it's good seeing you guys. I'll talk to you later.
It's good seeing you, man. Good luck on your upcoming projects, man. Take care.
Thanks again. Take care.
Best of luck.
That was good seeing him. I'll be playing with your mama tonight.
Yeah.
62.
62.
So our next guest that we have coming up is very nicely taking the time right now out of celebrating her mom's birthday to come be a part of this 100th episode for us. You may remember her. Her name is Summer, and she's from what was it? Nat Park Stories. Remember that Nat Park Stories back in the day?
Oh yeah.
Believe in Montana.
I got a clip. George, go ahead and roll.
Oh, I remember this.
Go ahead and
You
roll
know,
the clip, George,
that's
and then you can
pretty
pull her
cool.
up.
But the only conversations I've had with strangers in parks have always been really fucking weird ones. I don't think I should record those.
I was like, what? Where's this going right?
What?
Or in like play parks.
Yeah, just regular parks. Yeah. Just on the swings, you know. I'm like, so where's you?
Yeah, I don't really do those
What's going
anymore.
on?
Fall after this?
Hey, Summer.
Welcome.
You still doing those weird
David,
things at
I just noticed. Oh yeah,
Hold on.
all the time.
weird things at parks?
David,
Or,
Yeah. Josh, what you said?
I
You
just
noticed what?
That Summer, David, I just noticed that Summer almost made you spit your drink out in that clip.
She did. Yeah. It was really close.
Yeah.
Let's see if she can do it again. Okay, Summer, go ahead, go. Yeah.
Make him laugh. Go.
No. Yeah, okay, I want to put this down. I'm not gonna do it.
So,
yeah. So
Summer, I
how's
think
it
that was
going?
that was like season.
Doing good. How about you? You've lots changed
Good.
for you, right?
Oh yeah. Hey, first off, did you know that Pop Rocks actually has gum candy now?
Shut the fuck up.
Since when?
Gum.
What?
Wait, how quick does it lose its flavor though? That's the question.
I'll let you know.
Does it
Alright.
pop when it's in gum form, or does it turn into gum form after it
No,
pops?
it's like I'll show you. So it's like little gum pieces. Sponsored by Pop Rocks. It's like gum pieces. Hold on.
So it's still like
Oh, I see.
Pop Rocks, and you
And
get
then
the.
gum.
Oh.
That's
And
awesome.
then, I
What
only
happens if you
got-
drink soda?
I don't know. I don't have any.
Oh.
Anyway,
But it's gum though. You don't want that on your digestive tract. That's not good.
I think it's you don't swallow the gum.
So what's new since you were on here?
Oh, so much. I spent a year on the road.
What was that on here?
It's like an example of how to comment on a fucking live stream.
Like, why is that on?
I'm sorry.
Sorry, go ahead, Summer.
You spent a year on the road.
I spent a year on the road, and then
Where'd you go?
31 national parks, made some podcasts for Nat Park Stories. I interviewed over 100 people,
Wow.
but don't love editing, so there's 18 episodes out there in the world. Yeah, and then I got back to Illinois, and my transmission went out in my van.
Oh,
So I
bummer.
spent some time in Illinois just like getting my van fixed up, and by that time I figured out I wanted a home base, so I moved to Montana.
Wow.
And so I've been in Montana for the last 18 months or so.
Wow.
And
How do you like it there?
so I love it. Yeah, it's beautiful. I'm just trying to figure out if I'm going to stay or go or travel more or what I'm going to do now that COVID's over.
Oh yeah, that kind of puts a lot of things on hold before. Hopefully you can start traveling again.
Yeah, I hope so
I'd
too.
love to do a little bit. Yeah, I really love Montana though. Like Bozeman's beautiful. So
Did you ever, during your Nat Park stories, did you ever come across anybody that have seen anything about like staircases in the middle of the woods?
oh right, yeah. No. Mm-mm.
Damn it!
Anything else supernatural? Any
Like, oh,
Bigfoots, Sasquatches?
Hanging bodies from trees.
Actually,
She's like Logan Paul.
Stuff.
no, actually, started dating a hunter, and and he told me that like apparently when you like hunt a deer, you
Gotta
hang
drink
the
its blood.
bags from the trees, like while you're carrying out the bags and stuff. Like while you're carrying, I don't know. It's really strange. So I've always been like, holy crap! Like, what if I walked into the woods and there was just like a body bag with like
Yeah, like somebody just
nothing
left
from
it there.
It's just normal things for hunters. So I'm surprised I never saw that, but I never did. But if you use a body bag with blood, might actually be a deer carcass. So heads up.
How long do they leave it there?
Like while they're carrying the rest of the parts out. You know?
Oh, I see.
So I don't
That's
know.
crazy.
Okay.
Yeah, that would spook me.
That would
Yeah.
definitely.
So I'm celebrating my mom's birthday today. Her birthday is the 24th. Mine's the 28th. So
Happy birthday, Mom!
Happy
a
birthday.
movie. There's a projector.
What?
And we watched a mom-daughter movie, and then we've got candy galore.
Oh, you guys are having a great time.
What do you guys
Yeah.
want?
Does that projector, is it like a smart projector? You can watch apps and stuff on it?
Yeah, so you just get a Roku and you hook it up.
Oh,
and
cool.
She
so,
didn't want to watch us.
So, yeah, you and Mom are going to watch the rest of the show. So, we'll
That's right.
you guys
Mom.
I'm like, Mom, they only say fuck a few times.
I don't like them. No.
All right, so thanks for tuning in. Thanks for taking time away from your mom's birthday to
Thanks,
celebrate.
guys.
Yeah, tell Mom we said happy birthday and
100.
Happy birthday to your mom.
Thanks.
whatever you got going on, Summer. I hope the best for you, and it's great seeing you again.
See you next summer.
Bye.
You almost got me, Pierce. Oh man.
Pierce, she's never heard that before in her fucking life.
Right? Come on.
I can't believe you, Pierce.
See, I know people make fun
low-hanging
of.
fruit right
Stop
there.
pulling that up. I don't know who's doing
Oh
that.
my god, that was me. That's me. That's totally me.
Is that you?
All right.
Jesus
so,
Christ.
Yeah, that's me.
and that's very close to the end broadcast button, just so you know, Josh.
Oh, is that why we ended the
no,
broadcast? last
So
time?
I know what it's like
Mine's
having your
down
name
at the
made fun
bottom.
of. Oh, really?
Pierce?
So I know what it's like
Yeah.
having your name made fun of because my name's Pierce, and people are always like, "Are you going to pierce your ears?" So I'm never going to pierce my ears ever because of that joke.
Are you going to pierce your testicles?
So I definitely know that feeling of like when somebody makes fun of your name and you're just like, again, no one's ever made that.
For sure. So let's bring in our next guest. Let's roll this clip.
All right. See who. It is.
Jim Jeffries.
Yeah, yeah.
Right?
Sorry. But he will not be a puppet. And speaking of puppets, I see something in your background there, Ravi.
Yes, you want to meet my Guruji?
Huh? You guys had no idea what was going on, did you?
Let me fix your hair.
Ravi's a
what you do-
fucking ventriloquist.
No.
What are you doing?
Yeah.
Fixing your hair, Guruji. Stop touching me. All right. So, who the fuck are these losers? Come on, don't insult them, Guruji. They're like my friends, like virtual friends. You know the movie Three Men and the Dedi? Yeah. You should rename it Three Losers and a Dummy. Come on, Guruji. That's not nice. Say hello to my friends. Say hello to my little friends. On screen, they're little. Do you know what's the one thing worse than an Indian accent? It's a ventriloquist with an Indian accent.
If you just look at me and David's face, that whole clip, we're just in awe. We're like, "What?"
Yeah.
I forgot. I didn't tell you guys beforehand that he was a ventriloquist.
No.
Not you brought him up, and I was like watching, and I'm like, this is a great show.
Yeah, Robbie, how you been, man?
We got you muted too, Robbie. We can't undo it. You have to do it yourself. There we
Hey
go.
guys.
There he goes. How you been?
Hey, great. How are you? Nice to be back here. Second time. And I didn't meet George the last time, so hi, George.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Yeah, I was trying to remember
So
because I was like, "Oh, your name is so familiar," because I didn't see your face was like too small for me to see. And then when I saw the clip with the puppet, I was like, "I remember."
Yeah. So,
congrats on your 100th episode.
Thank you.
Appreciate it. Thank you. Got a drink.
Thank you.
Cheers.
Cheers.
So we talked to Scarfo, who planned on writing a book but never did. We talked to Jeremiah, who wrote a first one and is writing a second one. And you have something to do with the book now, don't you, Robbie?
Yes, about a year and a half ago, I released a Kindle book called "Crush It with Kindle," where I write about how to write a Kindle book, what tools to use, how to submit it to Amazon Kindle store, how to promote it, to build a list and stuff like that. So now I'm giving it away for free for the first time.
Oh no way! That's meta.
Nice.
That's very generous of you.
Yeah.
Yeah, use it just eating around dog food, and so if you go to onedayonetime.com, I'm giving it away for free and trying to just build a new list. In fact, I didn't know this before. On Reddit, there's a whole bunch of free ebooks, free Kindle books type of subreddits.
Mm-hmm.
And I got a pretty good response there, and so I got a lot of signups from Reddit. So if you have a Kindle book and once you stop selling it, at some point your sales are gonna dry up, and then you can use it to build a list.
And here we have your website right here.
There you go. Yep.
Expires in 2 days.
Ooh, you guys better jump on it.
Yeah.
Better jump
Or
on
afterwards.
Yeah, it's gone. Once this guy's gone. And the
It's funny because
the timer might reset, but it's gone.
It's really funny because when you said you wrote, you had a Kindle book, my follow-up question was like, "Oh, how do you do that? How do you get your book on Kindle?" Now I know to read the book and figure out how.
Yeah, it plays basically KDP Select. Amazon has a back end where You can go submit your Kindle book. You can write it using just Google Docs. It's very simple. Yeah, if you have Microsoft Word or OpenOffice, it makes it slightly easier. But Google Docs is perfectly fine. If you can do the Grammarly add-on, and you can have Grammarly do the full spelling check and grammar check and everything else. You can even do it with the free Grammarly, so you don't have to spend $250 to $500 getting it edited. If it's if it's a passion project, you don't necessarily have to spend $500 on the publishing details like getting a proofreader and editor and all the stuff. If you're decent at writing it yourself, then just use Grammarly, which works pretty well. So you can literally publish a Kindle book for $0.
Wow.
And the cover you see there on the website, I designed that myself using Canva. So.
Oh, I hear that.
Oh,
that's
nice
program. Yeah.
Yeah, Canva is free. It's fantastic. They give you a lot of templates. Go in there, pick a template, change a few things around. That's it. Boom, you're done. You
wrote a book for free, and now you're just making money on it? Man, that's awesome.
Right now, yes, I made a decent amount. It's mostly pocket change. It's not life-changing amount, but a decent amount, like a couple of $1,000s when I first published.
Making money, it's something that you love to do, right? It's a passion. So I mean, I call that a success.
That's a win for sure.
Your pocket change is my life savings.
Basically,
not one. It was not in one day, but over a year, the sales come in, and then now it just stopped. The sales keep going down because I've not been promoting it, right? So now you can refresh it, release a new edition, and then you can use that book. If you have some decent reviews, then you can go on podcasts. See, authorship is not just about making money, right? If you're not getting a big advance from a big name publisher, you're not going to make life-altering money with a book. But the other things that it brings to the table is huge. So it adds credibility, authority, expertise, and it can help you get your foot in the door. Podcasts, YouTube shows like this one, right? Josh saw me message him about this book that it's free, so it kind of renewed our relationship, because otherwise I might have fallen out, off the radar. But the fact that you're promoting it brings you back into the purview. You never know a podcast host or a YouTube video host who's looking for a guest. They suddenly see your post, then they're like, hey, you want to come on my show and talk about it? So it always opens new doors. So it's more about the opportunity and the establishment of credibility and authority than just like, it's not going to make you life-altering money, but it's a great thing for other things.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, for sure.
Have you been working on any other books?
Yes, I am writing my 8th book. So this one, Crush It with Kindle, was my 6th book. After that, I wrote another book called How to Start a Podcast in 7 Hours. So, which is very, very much possible. So that one was a pretty good success for me in terms of relationship building, and it made a few sales. And the beautiful thing about using an older Kindle book to build a list is now you have a ready-made audience to talk about when it comes to your next book.
Right.
So when I write my 8th book, I started doing this only like a few books ago, but every time you release a new book, now you have an email list that you can say, hey, check out my new book, and you can maybe let them know early when you can maybe make your Kindle book 99 cents in the beginning and say, hey, I'm going to keep it at 99 cents, and then I'm going to move it to $4.99, which is a good pricing model. $2.99 is also a good model. So you can send them email ahead of time, and so now you have a bunch of advanced sales, and hopefully they will, because they are all your fans, they have read your previous books, maybe they'll be more incentivized to leave you a kind review, even though you cannot ask for five-star reviews, but you can say, please leave me an honest review, and most people will give you a good review if your work is good.
That's awesome.
So I don't mean to brag, but I am on that mailing list, and I have the I have the book, so just saying. But
Did you read it?
Ravi,
You don't mean to brag, but
you and I are we're friends on Facebook, and I remember a while back seeing that your son was writing a book. Am I right on that?
Yes, he did. He published it. SideIncomeSimplified.com. So he, during the pandemic, and a year before the pandemic, he had started selling on Amazon and eBay, and he had started I got him into podcasting. So, like when he was 13, he started his first podcast, Zombies Heroes. So we used to talk. It started off as a father and son show, where we would just get together and talk about a show that we had been watching or a movie that we had recently watched. So that's how it started. And then after a couple of times, he just wanted to go run with it. So he started reviewing Disney movies and Marvel movies. That's why he called it Zombies and Heroes. So it started with us talking about The Walking Dead, right, and Lost. So we formed a great bond talking about some of the shows, crazy shows. And every time I used to watch a good show, I used to say, okay, go watch it so we can talk about it on the podcast. And then he started reviewing all kinds of superhero stuff. And so then he got into podcast editing for himself first. Then he started editing my podcast. And then I got him in touch with a couple of podcast editing agencies. So they started outsourcing their work to him.
Wow.
So this was like when he was 15. And he started editing for them, and he was making like $20 to $25 an hour. So and then he started. I got him into eBay selling stuff, old books. I have like tons and tons. If you see here on the left, I have like tons and tons of books, and there's boxes and boxes of books, old books that I no longer read. I read it at one time. So he started taking stuff around the house and started selling them on eBay, listing them on eBay and Amazon Marketplace and stuff like that. So he made I think in 1 year he made like a couple of $1,000s with all the site stuff, and working only like a few hours a day. And he started making money with this online testing website called User Testing, where you can sign up and they pay you $10 for a 10-minute task. So you basically log in, and this is from other companies. A lot of companies who are doing market research and user interface UI research. They hire user testing, and they in turn have tens of thousands of users. So every time a task comes up, you can say, okay, I want to do this test, and it'll be something like, okay, log into the website, and it'll give you a bunch of tasks, and they track how well you are able to find things quickly. Can you find the menu items? Can you understand what they're trying to say? Basic user interface testing. And 10 minutes, $10. So he started doing that, and he started making like $100 a week. So when the pandemic hit and he was home, he couldn't go out. His mother and I were encouraging him, start a YouTube channel or write a book or something. So he said he'll write a book, and that was a good test case for my book, because I had already published my book at that point. I said, just read this first and just follow the process in terms of tools. So he used Google Docs, again, free tool, and he preferred to have the cover designed. He didn't want to do it with Canva because he was not comfortable with his design skills. So he went to Fiverr, and I think like $10. He got a really nice cover, and then he released his first Kindle book before he turned 17. So
yeah,
wow.
So did he ask you for your permission before he started selling your stuff?
Sometimes I have to make sure.
You just come home and he's like selling your shit. Like, what are you doing in my room selling my things?
You don't have an office chair when you get home.
Where's my
you don't need this anymore, Dad, right?
Where's my damn phone?
What were you going to say, Josh?
If I could make one suggestion for your next book, it's how to make your kids make money for you. Because my kids.
Yeah, that's another one.
I did not see a single penny, guys.
Damn kids.
A lot of it went on fast food and clothes and shoes. All his stuff. That was.
But that's money you didn't have to buy stuff for him. So.
Exactly. True. Yeah, especially with the pandemic, right? Kids were ordering like 3-4 times a day. So I said, making money now. Get your own Postmates account and do your own thing.
That was literally me all last year. Just ordered food and laid in bed and played video games. That was it. Didn't do shit.
Busy schedule for you, David.
Oh yeah, really busy.
Just so you know, David is the child in this situation.
Yeah. Wait, what?
Yeah. So that was fun, and so he's it just goes to show you that I one favorite quote of mine. I like quoting myself a lot because I'm very humble that way. Is that when you're younger, say yes to more things, and as you get older and know what you want to do, say no to more things, right? So I've been trying to imbibe that into my kids, and so say yes to more opportunities, try out new things, podcasting, video editing, and he can do video editing now. He can do Adobe Premiere and Camtasia Studio and Adobe Audition. So the more these kind of skills he has, so I'm more of an entrepreneur than a academically oriented dad. So I don't care how well he does at school, just get through it, and I'm fine with that. But I want him to develop all these other life skills, write a book, do a podcast, start a YouTube video, learn how to do marketing, learn how to do selling online, how to position a product. So he learned a lot from listing items on eBay. He learned about pricing. He learned about description. He learned about how to position your product. It's because a lot of people are listing the same things, right?
Yep.
Right.
So, and sometimes it doesn't have to be just price. There are so many different angles, better pictures, better description, so he started researching all those things. So all those things, add up to his personality and what he'll become in the future. So that's always a great thing.
And he'll have so many more doors open to him.
Yeah. That's really incredible that you have him, on that nurturing sort of path to help him build, what his future life beholds,
Yeah, his mom and I are both like that. We were.
That's very good.
More entrepreneurial, so we want to prepare him for that in the future. Whether he wants to go to work for somebody for a few years and then start his own business, and maybe he hire his own friends and get into some kind of a agency kind of thing, because now he has all the skills to start an agency. He can literally write a book for somebody or help somebody publish it on Kindle, or publish podcasts, or publish a YouTube video and channel, and so that kind of stuff.
Well, I'm really glad you said yes to coming on to this show.
Oh, yeah, absolutely. I can't miss an opportunity to hang out with you guys.
Yeah,
it's always a pleasure.
Well, I appreciate you stopping by, Ravi. One more time, that's onedayonetime.com for his book.
Yes, sir.
Thanks for taking the time, man. I really appreciate you being a part of the show.
Oh, you're welcome, guys.
We appreciate you. We love you, Ravi.
Thank you so much for having me. I appreciate you. Take care.
See you later.
All right, take care, man. Good luck on everything.
All right. Thank you. Bye-bye.
Bye.
Man, that's crazy, dude. I feel like I'm a piece of shit now.
His kid is going to be the next Bezos. Oh, yeah.
Yeah, the next Bezos.
God damn it.
The next Bezos.
The next big entrepreneur. Because I always keep it 100. Thanks, Nate.
That's a good one. I like that. Shit, that means I got to get another drink, man. I want to step.
Oh, because 100 episodes.
Wow. Not only is Josh having a lag through his internet connection, but his actual connection is fucking lagging. Fucking idiot, dude.
Am I real laggy?
A little bit.
Man. Yeah, Robbie's great, man.
Oh,
Yeah.
Manny, thank you.
Awesome. Thank you, Manny.
Hey, I'm going to take you guys with me, but I'm just put you on mute, so fuck it.
All right.
You said, but fuck it.
Yeah, cool. Let's go
So
for a
who
trip.
do we got coming on next?
But let's take a
We actually
let's take
have.
a look at a couple things. So, go ahead.
We actually.
Go ahead.
Alex was supposed to be on, but he mixed up the times, and then he couldn't make it, so he actually made us a video. So I'm gonna run his tribute video, and then I'll play his video afterwards. So.
Yeah.
Here's Alex Whiteley.
Hey, how's it going? Look at me. Look how sweaty I am. It's hotter than the girls at the Cosby release party here in the UK. So I'm a bit clammy. Sorry, it's not the drugs. They don't work. Guys, I'm very, very sorry I can't be on your show tonight. I thought it was like 1:30 in the morning for some reason, not fucking 10 past 4. And I just said to the wife, I was like, "Oh, babe, I'm going to go to bed. I'm going to wake up at like 3 o'clock, do the speakeasy thing, and go back to bed." She went, "No, you're not." Deadpan, straight. "No, you're not." And I was like, "What?" She's like, "You've done enough today. You're going to bed." So this is why I'm doing this, like an acceptance speech for the guy who couldn't be asked going to the Oscars. Look, I want to say a huge thank you to you guys at Speakeasy. You guys were there for me when it really mattered, genuinely really mattered. For a long time, I was struggling with working on my own during the night where I work. And it's trying to find the right podcasts and things to listen to. And there's a bit of a hiatus with Babylon and all this sort of stuff. And I found you guys, and your show used to keep me company during the nights on a Sunday night, I believe it was. Yeah, that's where we started our relationship. Is I used to watch your show, comment, and in fact, sometimes it would just be me commenting, and I'd take up the whole fucking thread throughout the whole night. It was hilarious. And then during my Fullskin days, you guys came on as guests, and I went on your show as well. And in fact, I got so excited about coming on your show that I went out and bought a whole keg of Hobgoblin beer and got absolutely shit-faced whilst chatting to you guys. So I want to say a huge thank you for everything you've done for me. They're just good times, aren't they? You know, friendships across the ocean is exactly why I do the shit that we do, and there's been nothing bad about how we feel about each other at Speakeasy. You know, I'd de-towel in front of you guys in the gym, changing rooms, no problem. Maybe not David. I mean, David, I might just do the whole underneath the towel, quick change your shorts type thing. But the rest of you guys, yeah, absolutely, no problem at all. Good luck with everything going forward. 100 episodes is not an easy feat. And as a guy who's done that again and again and again over the years, I recognize it as a huge accomplishment, and especially when you do things in seasons, when you've all got jobs, you've got kids, you've got family, you got David. I'm only joking, David. David has been amazing for us at USOC, honestly. We borrowed him for a little bit when you guys were taking a break, and we like to keep him for a bit, if you don't mind. And you guys as well, George, Piers. We've got to get Piers on sometime. That'd be cool. And Josh. You guys are like the Beatles. Josh, George, Piers, and David. You guys are all welcome. Seriously, over at USOC. We're like a family, and here's to. I've been drinking this shitty ass skinny beer, which is for people with fat asses like mine. I'm on keto at the moment, so that's what I have to drink. But cheers to you guys, and here's to another 100 years. I was going to say then 100 episodes of making great shit. I love you guys. Simple. Take it easy. Do I play the intro music? Fuck it. We'll play the intro music. Why not?
Okay, I had no idea. I didn't
All right,
watch.
give me a second. Give me a second.
Yeah. I didn't
That's so good.
I didn't watch it beforehand, and so glad I didn't. I'm like, I want to save it for the show. Alex has been such a great part of just. He's contributed so much, and he's been like so helpful, and he's been the fucking best. And
they're truly our sister podcast.
They really are. And David knows firsthand how much of a good guy, how willing he is to like help make like your show be a success.
Yep, he's the one that got us on StreamYard even.
Yeah,
those are our streaming platform right now. You know, we should go on a Speakeasy Euro trip and check out the pubs over there.
Dude, pub crawl and drag Alex with us.
Well, he's gonna be the one showing us.
Oh, whatever.
He's gonna be drinking skinny beer though.
Ryan Williams says, "But what for you, sucker?"
Oh man!
Now I'm enjoying your.
Yes, great.
Oh, thank you so much.
Thank you guys. Thank you, Ryan. Thank you, Alex.
Cheers.
Cheers, boys.
Cheers.
Cheers.
I just got a new little hot
So
water.
And to that, I made
So
a clip for Alex. I know I was gonna play it for him, but I made this clip for him as the funniest thing anyone's ever said on our fucking show.
Let's hear it.
One superpower, what would it be?
A stretchy penis.
Not even that small.
no. I have. Okay, right. So let me bring it down.
Oh
my
god, that's
A stretchy penis. Not even like the ability to make it big. It's got to be stretchy. That's all. All I feel is like you're just gonna yank on it.
No, in my mind, okay, you got this big burly Confederate flag wearing motherfucker with the IRA mustache falling down a cliff. I catch him with my cock, right, and I pull him up off this cliff. I save this dive. I then, with my penis, tap him on the shoulder gently, right under where it says "I hate fags," and I very gently just wipe a tear away from his eye, gently with the tip of my dick.
With your penis. So your dream
You should draw a face on it.
Your dream is to have to save a racist life with your penis. That's
That absolutely hates fags. Yeah, the irony behind it.
Well, his stretchy penis touched us all the way over here.
In the hearts.
In the hearts. in our penis's heart. Wait, in our heart's penis? Whatever.
In a heart of hearts.
Penis.
See, what I don't get is why he wouldn't want to just like be able to be stretchy, because that includes every part of your body, doesn't it?
No, just penis. Just penis.
Just the dick.
He wants to take away those extras.
Just the dick. I want to give a quick shout out to everybody, all of our guests. Obviously, we couldn't have
everybody watching. Even
everybody watching. Thank you so much. This show has been fucking amazing, and the guests have all been incredible. And I know Josh is sick and tired of all these videos that I've been making, but I do have one last roll for all the guests. So here we go.
Wait.
Hello?
Hello?
Hello.
Was that you saying wait, Josh, before he rolled the video?
Yeah, I think it was.
Yeah, I was
but he's too delayed, so he was.
Yeah.
The wait came way too late.
Sorry, the plane took off, bud. I don't know what you want me to do.
It's okay. But so there was I had some videos prepared. Unfortunately, Frank is stuck at work. He shot me a message already. So
Right.
Frank Martinez says that he couldn't make it, but there was a video. And I just want to roll a clip of the episode he was in. I thought it was a good clip.
No worries.
And then,
I'll roll around.
And then
Oh, wait.
hold on, let's play the Adam one, because I've been playing ones where I've kind of made a punchline and made people laugh, and the one with Adam, David had the punchline, and I thought it was pretty funny. Let's watch that.
So we're
I
gonna roll.
said something funny?
We're gonna roll Adam.
You did it funny.
Yeah.
Black Knight.
No.
Every now and
I
then.
like
dude.
Black Knight.
That's the last movie I remember being in.
Oh, that's the
No.
last memorable movie.
No, whatever.
Yeah.
I'm like, you know, like a death.
I like this guy. He just makes up words.
Oh yeah, but
Memorable.
at a funeral, like
Unfavorite.
Unfavorite.
that wasn't his movie per se.
He was in it. He was the second. He was the brother,
All right, whatever.
which is a remake.
Wasn't that like
Death at the Funeral is a remake. Death at a
Oh
Funeral.
yeah, that's right. Yeah. Fuck, I forgot about that one. That one's funny as hell.
What is it called?
Death at a Funeral.
Oh, I haven't seen that either.
And the only
is
person
hilarious, dude.
is Peter Dinklage.
No, Danny Glover, dude. Fuck you, man. Lethal Weapon. Come on. You gonna do that? You gonna duke on my chest right now, bro?
What? Both of them?
The memorable?
You're gonna duke on my chest? Is that what you just fucking said to him?
Yeah.
It's fucking Councilman Jam. Are you seriously? Nope. You duking on my chest right now?
Nice.
Man,
you made a roll French right now?
Fucking
Dude,
weirdo.
the other day I was eating like alone. Thank God I was like alone in my room and not out in public like a weirdo eating alone. Because you know when you like think of shit out of nowhere, it just comes to your mind like an old bit from a TV show that you haven't seen in a while, and it just makes you fucking laugh.
That happens to me every day, at least 20 times a day.
Dude, I
psychopath because I'm driving a big package truck and I'm like a psychopath.
Dude, it was that part in Parks and Rec in the early season where Leslie is dating or about to go on that date with Louis C.K. He plays Dave in the show.
Oh, okay.
And she's kind of panicking, so she goes to Ann Perkins, Rashida Jones's character, and she's like trying to make it. She's like, "Okay, let's do a bit of role playing to try and break the ice a bit." And he's like, "Well, why don't you? I'll be Dave, and you come down and sit down." She's okay, and she's just sitting there in the chair. And Leslie's like, "Oh, hi." He's like, "You're late." She's like making Leslie panic. She's like, "You're late." I don't know. I already ordered food. I don't know what you want me to do. She's been a complete ass to her, dude.
Oh.
Sorry, I don't know. Go on with the show.
We're gonna roll Frank's video.
Quinceañera, and it just went wrong.
Oh my
God. I stayed with quinceañera. Yeah, terrible. It was the worst. So like your cousins? No, that wasn't related to them. They saw my act and they were like, "We want you to come by and do stand up," and I did, and I made fun of like the family and
They
stuff.
just
and
thought you were gonna be like a George Lopez, but instead you were like someone.
Exactly. They wanted me like to be Hispanic.
I hope quinceañera means 18.
How'd you know?
Nice.
I'm laughing at both things now.
Some old episodes.
What?
I was watching some old episodes and I was like, man, the show was so freaking different back then. David like looked like a young guy instead of like Father
Dude,
Time
David
over
looked
there.
I feel like I look way older than I did.
I'm looking more and more like Alan Moore every fucking day.
The long hair, I like the long hair a lot more than the short hair that you had in the beginning of the show. Because it was like you had like a
like a crew cut.
It was like a crazy crew cut, widow's peak in the front.
Yeah,
yeah, it's pretty
Are you,
intense.
are you just making fun of him that his widow's peak is gone or what?
I mean, it's
Talking about
definitely still
puberty,
here.
dumbass.
It's just I style it.
Oh,
That's what it naturally does.
what is going on right now?
True, Manny. Very true.
Manny's just confirming that George laughs at just weird shit all the time.
Psycho. So, we were supposed to have this they're supposed to have this segment with Kenny, Inebriation. So I'm gonna roll a clip here.
Inebriation time with Kenny.
And that's the end.
That was a really short clip. Holy shit, Kenny's here.
It was really short.
I was just
What's going on, guys?
I didn't even realize you're here, man. What the fuck
Yeah,
you doing
right?
here?
Where were you?
Oh,
Where were you?
Thanks a lot of Jim.
I was here at home. Thanks,
Yeah.
Sam.
What you guys been up to? Nothing? Just chilling?
Yeah, something like that.
Chilling.
Oh yeah.
Just celebrating.
Nice.
Well, I met up with.
Congratulations! I'm drinking a beer on your 100th episode. I don't really drink anymore, so.
Thank you, Kenny. Really appreciate it.
Wow. Thanks, beer mugs.
Wow.
Met up with Kenny on a Tuesday of all days.
On a Tuesday
of all days, to shoot Inebriation, and apparently that's not really a part of his lifestyle anymore. So we just decided to just hang out, played some pool.
Nice.
You know, I had a couple drinks with Fred and whatnot. We had a couple drinks, and yeah. Why don't you tell us a little bit about that, Kenny?
about the Tuesday?
Yeah, about the Tuesday.
Well, I mean, I don't really drink anymore that much. I mean, I used to drink a lot with my brother, but then he moved away.
Oh.
But long story short, I don't know, man. Like, I'm about to be a dad, so it's just kind of like, it's really like life changing for me.
So, is your brother the reason why you drank so much? You're putting the blame all on him.
You know what, David? I don't know.
Like he moved away, and you're like,
There's a combination of things. He's trying to turn a new leaf, a new kid coming.
Yeah, I don't really know, man. Like, it's just, I don't know. I quit drinking because I don't know. I just don't feel like drinking anymore.
So how would you feel if we decided to just pass the torch for inebriation onto someone else? Would you be all right with if we moved your?
Yeah,
second?
I mean that's fine. I mean, it's a passing.
Yeah.
Moving forward, that's what I've been doing lately.
Nice.
Yeah.
good, man.
I think we'll definitely do something that over the break, and I'll maybe like try and meet up with some people, maybe like see who's willing to, go to the bar and be drunk.
Yeah, dude. Like, cause I used to be terrible, man.
Well,
that's why you were our star of that show.
Yeah, I mean, it was fun doing it for a while, but then it was just like, I felt like shit every day. I'll be 31 on the 28th, so for summer, happy birthday for the 28th. You're welcome.
Yeah, he's right. Her birthday too.
Yeah, dude, 28th, bro. July babies, bro.
It's good. You're not as bad, Kenny. I mean, like, yeah, it's cool that you quit drinking, but at least you didn't try and start fights with people, like somebody here on the show.
Well, he's not.
He's not here right now, but starting fights with other people on the show.
No,
So-
well, they shouldn't. Well, I mean, first of all, they shouldn't be talking shit because, like, they just look at him weird. And he's like, "What are you looking at me funny?"
What are you looking at?
Ow, fuck.
Yeah, man. I don't know. People would look at Josh weird, and he's just like,
Well, he's got a weird looking face. I mean, why not?
We're talking about how we act when we're drunk, Josh.
Yeah.
or how people act towards you
Hold
when
on.
they're
What do you
drunk.
mean? It's not fucking me. I'm defending my
No,
family.
that's what I'm saying. Like, that's exactly what I'm saying. I'm like, they look at you weird, and you're like,
And
they're
I do
giving
a
you
little-
like shit.
I do a little roll up. Of
You
the
see how
sleeves, like,
bad this is?
Do you want to take this outside? Do you?
Let's fucking do this.
There goes your ankle.
Oh man, how dare you? How dare you?
Thank you so much for being part of the show, Kenny. Thank you for joining us for our 100th.
Yeah, Kenny, I appreciate it.
I had a
Thanks for
great,
the invite.
had a great time on Tuesday. There was really a lot of fun. So
Yeah, man.
that again
Good
soon.
time.
Who won?
Fred, fucking, he beat me, dude. Like, hard.
Yeah, Fred's a monster.
Freddie loves party. He has a pool table. Oh wait, you do
Yeah,
too,
exactly.
George.
Yeah. Well, I don't anymore.
Yeah.
I had to get rid of it, unfortunately.
After all that hard work of fucking helping you move that goddamn heavy ass thing, you got rid of it.
I told Kenny the story. Yeah.
Fucking
Yeah,
horseshit.
it was very interesting.
If there's anything you're known for, David, it's hard work.
Keep it up, Pierce. When you need help moving.
Dude,
one time
I can attest to this. David's always there. He's always helped.
Yeah.
And so
Hey,
he does work hard.
You guys remember
When you need him to.
You guys remember that one time segment?
What about it?
So remember that one time, David, when my mom's moving business, when you and I had to go unload
September 11th? There was nothing bad that could ever happen on that fucking day, dude. I remember that day exactly. It was like
We had-
9/11 all over again.
We had to unload this big ass.
At least you didn't
U-Haul.
forget.
This
Oh,
lady
shit.
was being such a fucking bitch to us.
Cunt.
This old lady.
Oh,
And
yeah.
we just
Oh, man.
we just stacked all this heavy ass furniture. We're like, fuck you, we're out. Remember we
Dude,
even, like
I hope she got the virus and died, dude. That
I'm
fucking
pretty
bitch
sure
deserved it.
like we parked the U-Haul like that blocked the whole fucking apartment complex like area of parking, and we
Yeah.
locked the keys inside the U-Haul. Like that's how fucking pissed we are. We were so fucking mad, dude.
We're done.
Yeah, and it was me and David. Like it took like 6 people to load the fucking thing, and me and David unloaded the whole fucking.
And Jackie.
Oh yeah, Jackie was there too. I forgot about.
Yeah.
Oh man, it was rough. Anyway, Kenny, thanks for coming on, man. Really appreciate it.
Yeah. Thank you so much, Kenny.
See you guys later.
Thanks, Kenny.
Yeah.
Love you, brother.
Love you guys.
See ya.
So I wasn't sure if Adam from Opinions and Beer was going to be able to make it, so we prematurely played his intro because it was funny. But he got here. Let's talk to Adam.
All right, let's bring him in, man.
How's
What
it
is
going?
up?
Adam.
Hello.
What's up, man?
Elton John.
Thank you for being.
How is everybody? I can for some reason something's going on with the audio where y'all sound like beep bop boop bops.
Oh, really?
I have
All
the
of
same
us?
problem right now. So
For
it's
me, I don't know what's going on. I think it's on my end. I don't know what's happening.
Well, we hear you fine.
I hear you
Yeah.
fine. Anyone in the comments? Do we sound robotic?
cool. So Adam, let's talk about Opinions and Beer. What you got going on?
Well, nothing much. I have an interview with Rehab. I don't know if anyone remembers Rehab. They were famous in
Yeah.
2008.
The
Had the
bartender
big,
song, right?
Yeah, exactly. Bartender.
Yeah.
So we're interviewing tomorrow, so that's gonna be fun. We're making our own beer now. We have a Perfection Ale, and then we have a brown ale called the Nomad, based off Cabal. Our Cabal interview with Mortal Kombat Daniel Nelson, who was in the new Mortal Kombat movie.
Nice.
And so, just been doing that kind of stuff, random things.
Hell yeah, man. So some of the guests that you've had, Michael J. White, you've had
So what?
you've had Joel McHale.
You got Black Dynamite on your
McHale.
show?
Who's your favorite guest been, Adam?
Wait, say it one more time.
Who's your favorite guest been out of all of them?
Who's my favorite guest been? You know what's funny? I've been actually debating it myself of who my favorite guest has been. I don't know. Out of all of them, looking back, probably John Heder, Napoleon Dynamite, just because he seemed he was just really
Crazy
cool
funny.
to talk to, and he was just like fun to chat with, and he was very like into the joke. Like I would make a joke, and he would like then play off that joke and like do his Napoleon
Yeah.
Dynamite voice and be like, "Oh, these
So-
shriekers freaking suck," because we were promoting
No way.
the
sounds so
trimmers
sick.
were.
So how do you know that you got John and not his twin brother?
Ah, there we go.
I know who I interviewed because I asked him about the family stuff.
That's crazy. He has like an identical twin brother.
I didn't know that. Actually.
Yeah, he's got a twin. That's fucking
Yeah, they
that's amazing.
Yeah, they have their own thing together. Their studio, whatever. They have their own like thing where they make films and shit.
So like a production studio?
Yeah, their own like production company. They have their own production company.
What's the name of
And,
the?
I think they helped produce that's Aquabots music video. I think. Don't quote me.
wow.
I just think.
I wouldn't quote
I-
Aqua.
I
wouldn't
think
quote
so.
Aquabots because I'm pretty sure it's Aquabats.
Yeah, it's Aquabats, right? So don't quote him though. We're not
One
going
of
to
the
Don't
quote him.
worry, don't worry about it. So Adam's been on a couple episodes. One was with he was a part of your podcast before. What was his name? They were just up on
Wait, what's
screen
that?
a little bit
I
ago.
can't hear.
What was his freaking name?
Who? Suds and Butts?
No, we showed a video earlier because this is the guy that David asked why he's duking on his chest. What was the other guy's name?
Oh, you don't know the other guy you wanted to talk to about?
No, the other guy who was in the clip with him. I forget.
Oh, okay.
Anyway,
I think it was.
My bad.
Sounds like
No,
We got
I
a
can't
weather
hear you
warning.
guys at all. Let me go ahead. I'm gonna shut everything down. I'm gonna try to come back because I cannot
All right,
hear
man.
anything
Okay,
you guys
no
are
problem.
you're
saying.
good.
all right.
Sorry about that. I
Okay,
have a
so-
weather warning.
Yeah, I was like emergency
I think
broadcast. What's going
I
on?
think it's funny because we've had 100 episodes and they were so long. Remember when Pierce wasn't running tech and I had to run tech?
That for that little
was-
bit, yeah.
It was a
Like
fucking
season 3?
it was a dumpster fire every time. And there were times where we had fantastic guests and then we had echoes the whole time and it was just
Yeah.
remember
Just
it was just so
Audio was
crazy.
so bad, man. It was
Yeah.
one thing or another, and like Josh, like, don't worry, I got it fixed. Cool.
Yeah.
Next week, something else happened. It's like, ah.
Yeah, blue screen of death. Like,
56. Little by internet. Yeah.
The good old B-sod.
Yeah. Oh my god.
That was crazy, man. Well, I mean, I'm glad we got.
Fortunately,
Studio.
after 100 episodes, we never have technical difficulties.
Ever.
Yeah.
I mean, to be fair, it's mainly me. I feel like I'm the problem here. But,
It usually is, dude. Yeah.
Up that internet, sir. Get crazy.
Yeah,
with
you
it.
got to pay for the good one.
Got to pay for that top shelf.
I used to have good internet.
Top shelf
Anyway.
internet.
Yeah.
You used to have DSL? Yeah, I remember her.
All right. So we have another meeting in the wings. So we good to bring him on now?
Yeah, let's
Well,
get him up.
Well,
Let's
isn't
Wasn't Adam coming back? All right.
We're waiting on Adam.
All right.
So we got two Daves here, but you may remember him as Jewish Dave.
Me.
I didn't think.
I like to think of him as Better Dave.
I like to think of him as Amazing Musician Dave, but yeah.
We weren't quite.
Wait, I
sure
didn't get to see his face that last time.
No, last time it was just a photo. Remember? The whole
Yeah.
time it was
Yeah, it was a photo
solid
last time.
photo.
Jewish Dave, how you been, man?
I'm good. I'm happy to be back with you guys.
Appreciate
Congratulations.
it, man. Thank you. Oh, yep. Keep drinking.
Keep drinking. There we
There
go.
you go.
So we weren't sure if you were going to make it on because you went and watched the movie in theaters. What did you watch again?
I went to see Bo Burnham's Inside, which is a Netflix comedy special, sort of pseudo film thing, but they're doing one night only screenings tonight in theaters.
Oh wow.
Good. I haven't watched it yet.
It's so good. It
I
actually just made my top 10 films of the year, which I
No
struggled
way.
with whether or
Wow.
not to list it as a film because, it's a comedy special, which is a weird thing to designate, but it counts, I think, and it's so damn good.
Yeah, he directs it in a way where it's kind of shot like a movie. So,
Right.
I mean,
Yeah, he filmed the whole thing in his place while he was stuck, during quarantine, which that's a whole thing that's happened since the last time I've been on.
Oh,
But, it's really weird and experimental, but also, of course, really funny. And it's great.
So what's it been like for you during this pandemic as far as your music goes? Like I know you do the composing music and soundtracks for TV shows and whatnot, right?
Yeah, it's been surprisingly busy, which it started off when the pandemic started. I at first just kind of did nothing and just sat around and watched movies.
You're like, all right, cool.
Yeah, exactly. I get a break, I guess. But then I started working on a ton of music, and I ended up putting out an album last year. It's self-titled, just called David Rosen, and but along with that, I also I have like another 30-40 tracks that are all like kind of in various stages of completion. I'm working on another album now. I also scored 2 more feature films in that time.
Wow.
They're both
Wow.
making festival runs. So yeah, I've stayed
What films?
busy. I've just locked myself in. Neither of them are out yet. They're both in the festival circuit and all
Yeah,
that.
right.
But one of them's called Jacqueline. It's kind of a like a
Can you
horror
talk about
film.
them?
I could talk a little about Jacqueline. The other one I can't really talk too much about yet. It's called Inexistent, but I have no idea when that will see the light of the day. Hopefully,
Because
sometime
it's
soon.
inexistent, huh?
That's right. For now, it's inexistent. I did prep the entire score that I did for it as a soundtrack album. So whenever I do find out that that's coming out, I'm going to release a soundtrack of it like as its own standalone thing. So that's cool.
That's nice.
But Jacqueline is already out in festivals. It's already, I think it even won an award last month. It's out there doing its thing, and hopefully you'll be able to see it one of these days. But it's a horror film. It's about a woman who's been abused and kind of develops a different personality because of the abuse, and lots of people die and stuff. And it's horror,
Sounds interesting. Yeah.
Yeah.
So David, let me ask you: do you ever watch a movie and like criticize it, like, "Oh, I would have scored it a little differently there. I would have done a major instead of a minor," like that type of thing?
I wouldn't say a major instead of a minor, only because
I know
everything I do is
nothing about
minor.
music.
Yeah, it's like everything he does is just always like ominous tones. Like
Yeah.
So what do you think of Negative Harmony and Super Ultra Megalinium?
Yeah, I don't know about any of that stuff.
Just
But
kidding.
but no, I definitely, whenever I'm watching something, I'm always thinking about the music, and it's hard not to, coming from my point of view. But really, it's hard to not look at anything like critically now, because I mean, with my podcast and stuff, it's like movies is kind of my thing nowadays. You know, as much as I love composing music for film, just in general, breaking down movies in every possible way is something I love to do anyway. So I'm always thinking about everything going on in the film. I can't just like sit there and just watch.
Yeah.
So what movies would you like to score the most? Like what is your favorite movie to score?
My dream would be to score a giant monster movie like a King Kong or a Godzilla or something like that, or a Godzilla versus a King Kong. That would be cool too.
You're one after George's heart talking like that.
Yeah.
I love Godzilla, man. That's my man. That's my man.
Yeah. I would love to do that, but I would, anything. My big thing is I'm still a theater purist. Just obviously this movie that I went to see tonight, Inside, has been on Netflix for months now, and I've already watched it twice at home. But just the chance to get to see it in the theater, it means that much more to me. And so for me, really, I just want to score more things that play in theaters. That's what excites me.
Let me ask you. I haven't been in a movie theater since COVID started. Is it
really
weird going back?
It's very weird going back, but I got vaccinated, and they say to wait 2 weeks after the vaccine, and 2 weeks to the day I was in the movie theater to see Godzilla vs. Kong.
That's how it was for us. As soon as the 2 weeks was done, we were going everywhere.
Yep. I went back and saw it a second time 3 days later, by the way. So yeah, I've been back I think like 20 times since then, but I'm really happy to be back, but it never stops being weird, honestly. Everything's just freaking weird now.
Yeah.
It's all pretty weird now.
So Dave, thanks again for hopping on. But before you go, tell us about this podcast. I don't remember you talking about a podcast last time.
I don't recall that either.
It's funny you say that because just before I jumped on, I was like, when exactly was the last time I was here on the show? And I looked back, it was March 2019. And yeah, I was only like 30, 40 episodes in at that point. So it was still a really new thing for me. And now I'm almost 200 episodes in. And
shit, we got to be on your show for 200.
Crazy, right?
That's on that.
Yeah. I mean, if any of you ever want to join it, definitely, get in touch with me. But piecing it together is the name of the show. And what we do is we look at a movie through the lens of what other movies we think might have inspired it. And so this way, instead of just being, a review show, which there's lots of great movie review podcasts out there, we get to talk about a whole bunch of other movies along the way and just how it compares, ideas that are similar between the movies, techniques that are similar, and just, diving into other movies along the way. It's a lot of fun.
Wow. Dude, I am down to be on that show, man. That sounds like an amazing show.
Yeah, please email me and let's set one up for a future movie.
Yeah, man.
So down. I definitely would love to be a part of that.
Sweet. Absolutely.
I'd love to listen to it because I'm not, even though I have a movie-based podcast.
Yeah, but Josh's podcast.
I'm not a cinephile by
Right.
any means. I'll tell you that much.
Yeah.
You'll be like, this movie reminds me of this other movie, and I'll be like, yeah, I haven't seen it.
He's like, how familiar are you with the cinematography of Roger Deakins? Josh is like, yep.
Yeah,
sure.
Movies, words, dialogue.
That's right.
Absolutely.
But anyway, Dave, thanks for hopping on, man. I really appreciate it. And,
It was good finally seeing you, man.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah, thanks for inviting me on, and again, congratulations, guys.
Yeah,
Thank
awesome.
you.
Well,
Appreciate you, man. Congratulations on your show as well.
Thank you.
Episode 200 for him.
Jesus
we're
Christ,
really
man.
slacking.
Right?
David, how dare you talk shit on scuba guys, you son of a bitch.
It's scuba divers, right? Isn't it?
I'm gonna deep dive
Look,
my
bitch.
fist up your somewhere.
Like, it only punched so far.
Wait, he was down there
Order.
a minute ago.
You don't know where everything's at.
Say it to my face, Josh.
Dude.
All right. Hey, come down.
I really like David's setup. He had a great fucking mic setup, dude.
Yeah.
Well, I don't know if anyone caught that. He had
I like Scarfo's mic setup.
Well, the difference between that is David had a Shure SM7B, which is like top of the line production mic, like dynamic. It was really like his clarity, like.
Dude, I need to upgrade my setup. My setup is literally 10 years old. If you see, I have this little Wells Fargo lanyard that keeps it together.
and honestly, Pierce, it's.
I gotta hit the teller after this. I gotta hit the
always
teller.
Sounded like you were recording out of a bathroom, so I agree.
It's cool.
I am not going to say anything.
Closet.
Yeah, just fucking. I'm here. It's fine.
I forgot about that running gag of David being in the closet.
Yeah,
no, we'll give that gag another shot.
You know what's weird? Like, yeah, no. I like the setup because it's perfect.
I'll give Home Ec another shot.
Yeah, there we go.
Waiting for it.
I love this setup because like you get a little bit of the wall in the background. You get the fucking poster on the
You got
left.
the staff of Raw that I found when I was drunk.
Did you guys notice that I
You
redecorated
get
a little bit too?
a little bit of the bookshelf on the right side, so that's nice.
It's nice.
I redecorated my little area a little bit too. See?
What did you do? Move the piano inside?
I had a bunch of random chairs back here. I moved my piano used to be back there, and
Right.
now it's right here. And then I moved the chairs to my living room.
I had one chair here, and I moved it over there.
He had to be so specific with where the piano was. He couldn't have just said like over there. This is great.
It's because I wasn't just I wasn't just using my like I could literally just point like this, right? But I was using my camera to try to point.
We're gonna bring Adam back. He's back in the
Adam's
back
He's back in the groove.
Can he hear us?
Adam's now, man.
Can you hear me now?
Hold on, Adam, you here?
No.
All right, Adam.
No.
Let me tell you.
My plane.
Adam, we love and appreciate you, buddy.
My plane's
We'll
messed
get
up.
you on an episode in the future.
Oh God. Can y'all see me? Oh no, y'all are frozen. Am I frozen? I'm in the show, but y'all are frozen. I'm fucking everything up.
You guys can pull him off screen.
Adam, we love you, man. Thanks for
Adam.
coming.
All right.
The comedic timing of that was great.
We'll keep in touch with Adam, and we'll get Adam on a future episode.
Adam, you're coming back.
So here's the thing. So he interviews people like Michael Jai White, and what happens is he does that like, hey, Michael, can you hear me? No, I'm just kidding.
I gotta watch that, man.
Oh, man, that's fucking.
We should get Michael J. White on here. Shit.
Let's do it.
Yeah, sure.
I'll be like, dear Spawn.
He knows Michael J. White. I want to talk to Michael J. White. I want to know about that spinning back kick, man.
Oh, spinning back kick. All right.
Dude, the one where he.
I want to.
I
He's
hear
on
this-
Instagram.
I
I gotta
hear the story all the time about like fucking him knocking this fucking like bag off the chain with his fucking like spinning back kick.
Holy shit, dude. I mean, he is a big guy, dude. He's like 6'5", man.
Dude. And he is like, well
He's
trained.
huge
Yeah.
guy, huge.
Huge.
He's yeah, definitely.
Well, what do you
So
got?
I-
What do you got for us next?
Dude, I had like a whole like from 8 to 9 o'clock. It was supposed to be guests. From 9 o'clock to 10.
It's
supposed to be
9:30.
was supposed to be topics, and it's 9:30. So I want to hit. I want to hit a couple. But let's watch the Chris. So here's the funny thing, right? So like when we did Inebriation Time, I think one of the only times we ever fucking did it. Kenny recorded at a music festival, and we hardly heard any fucking thing Kenny said, right? And Chris went and recorded a little piece of it because I was thinking about doing this, like doing like a little Scuba Guys quick review, like 60-second review, and putting it out on other shows or whatever. So I was like, let's test it out. Chris went to do a 60-second review for our show, and literally right before he started recording, because he recorded at a movie theater for the ambiance or whatever, and right before he started recording, an alarm went off, like somebody went out the fucking fire door. So we have a 60-second review to show you guys with an alarm going off in the back.
It's like an Aurora shooting.
All right. And here it is.
Hi, this is Chris from the Scuba Guys. There's a weird alarm going off here in the ball. Who knows what's going on? But I'm here to tell you that I have watched 2 new movies today. First, I watched the new Space Jam. That movie sucks. That movie has rapping pig, Porky the Pig raps as the Notorious P.I.G. and it has every dumb Warner Brothers property in it. And bad acting. And the best joke in it is that they think they have Michael Jordan, but it's Michael B. Jordan, the actor. So, woo. Anyways, and then I just watched Black Widow, which we just got out of, and that one was actually pretty good. Kind of a lesser Marvel movie, I'd say, but definitely one of the better plus movies. Anyways, hope you guys are having a wonderful show here on Speakeasy Gentlemen. Listen to Scuba Guys. You can find it. We have like 5-6 episodes so far. So that is it. Have a wonderful day.
like the little graphic at the end.
He gave it a half a star.
I was like a half a brapple. Punk rock bowling.
The half a
Punk rock bowling. That was the festival. But I would love, honestly, like, so Chris is kind of like, he's a little hoity. So I'm like real loose with the movies that I pick, and Chris, he's a major cinephile too. Like, even during our show, he's like, you know, back in 1984, there was this movie called whatever, and I'm like, I don't know what you're talking about, dude. But he would.
I don't know what 1984 is.
He would be great.
Every time I watch your episode, I'm like, how is Josh not seeing that movie? And then I'm like, I'm connecting with, connecting with Chris.
With Chris, oh
I've
yeah,
seen a lot of those fucking movies, you know.
So he would be fantastic on Dave's Jewish Dave's podcast, but not me, man, not me. I'll tell you that much. But anyway, did you guys hear about that Space Jam?
I watched it.
I watched the first half.
David, are you ever gonna watch it?
Me?
Yeah.
I didn't even watch the first Space Jam.
Okay, good. So
it's like a long
what'd
commercial.
What'd
you
you think about Rick and Morty popping in on it? What the fuck?
That was cool.
I thought David would thoroughly enjoy that.
Yeah.
I mean, it is what it is. They had their fucking production company doing they had to pull all the rights what do we got? We're throwing all this shit out there, which is it's cool because it's like nods.
They were just name dropping basically.
They threw every property. But what he talked about, so he talked to me about that first, and he was like, for shame. Not seeing the first one? Come on. But anyway,
you gotta watch the first one.
Speaking of the first one, they talked about Michael. Michael Jordan was coming on, but it was Michael B. Jordan. And I was like, who's that again? Oh, that's the not dead one from Black Panther, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Is this your king?
Okay.
Nice.
Space Jam was the bee's knees. Yeah.
I remember we had a coloring book for that.
Oh yeah, remember there used to be the candy. Michael's Secret Stuff.
Oh
or whatever,
yeah, there was like a drink too.
Mm-hmm.
Nice.
Yeah.
Nice.
Anyway,
I don't know why that movie was so iconic. Their website's still up, by the way.
The fuck?
Yeah,
Is it really?
Was it like the Heaven's Gate website still up?
A lot of people really enjoyed that movie. I enjoyed the first one. I mean, obviously, it's not great acting. It's not good acting by Michael Jordan, and also, LeBron not very good either. So I mean, I know people are like, "Oh, he's better than Michael." I'm like, dude, it's like literally the same thing. It's not good.
I don't know about that. So anyway, let's cover like 2 topics and then end with this just in. How about that? And then we'll go into the memes or whatever. Because I got this just in. I got this just in ready.
I'm down.
All right. So I sent you some photos, George. So let's talk about the Nickelodeon All-Star Brawl.
All right.
Wait, what?
So I sent this to the group. So this is Nickelodeon's All-Star Brawl. It's like Super Smash Brothers, but with 3 decades of Nicktoons involved. So you could fight with SpongeBob, the old Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. That's Patrick and what's his name? Powdered Toast Man.
Yeah, I think so.
I don't know who the fuck that is.
Yeah, I don't
You're
know.
from Ren and Stimpy, man. Come on.
I didn't have cable as a kid growing up.
I only remember Ren and Stimpy from Ren and Stimpy.
Oblina from
It looks really good though. Look at the fucking texture. It looks really
Yeah,
hard.
but it's all about the mechanics with these games. Like,
That's
is it
true.
gonna be a good fighting game?
I know Pierce is like really into Smash Brothers. Did you ever play PlayStation All Stars?
I didn't, but I know it didn't really take off. That's why I'm
It
assuming
didn't take
the same.
off. It didn't take off, but it played identical to Smash Brothers. Like it was pretty good. Yeah.
So they have Oblina from All Real Monsters. They have Invader Zim, Danny Phantom, SpongeBob SquarePants.
That's cool.
They have all kinds of people on it. But here's the thing. So it's inspired by, obviously, what's it called? Super Smash Bros. Oh yeah. So there's Danny Phantom, Nigel Thornberry. There's
what is Nigel Thornberry even gonna do?
Thornberry, that's
Wild
awesome.
Thornberries, man. Wasn't
The
that?
Yeah, but what is he gonna do?
That was Tim Curry.
He punched the shit out of fucking Helga right there. He's beating little girls. What do you expect?
Hey, football head.
So, there are rumors that this may be technically superior to Super Smash Brothers. One way is.
What?
Here's the thing. There's
That's a bold statement.
They promised to implement rollback netcode on platforms. You know, so that's a lag reduction technique for online multiplayer fighting games. and I guess it's a part of this right here. It's critically acclaimed, by the way.
Okay, if they're claiming that, that means they're actually really thinking about the mechanics of the game. Maybe they're like Smash fans, because there hasn't been a lot of fan service with Smash Bros. Recently, other than them releasing like characters. But they haven't been like Nintendo. A lot of times they don't cater to like the competitive Smash scene. They don't support it. Like they don't give money. They don't do anything.
Yeah.
So people are like kind of upset with that. And that leaves room for a game like this to take over if they really are supporting the competitive scene like they're saying.
Oh, that's dark. Oh, he was talking about my Michael B. Jordan thing, I think.
B. Jordan.
Whoopsie.
Just run the comments real quick.
So Nickelodeon All-Star Brawl is going to launch fall of 2021, so this year on PS4, PS5, Xbox Series X and S, and Nintendo Switch. So it's going to be on all those platforms.
I'll buy
What do
it
you
on the
think?
Switch.
You guys gonna play? You guys gonna? That could be your guys' like.
You said the Switch?
Yeah,
it's Switch. I would. If it has good reviews, I'll try it for sure.
Okay.
I know we were supposed to have our final battle, but we didn't get a chance because like my fucking computer crapped out on me. We'll have to do that.
I don't know anything about technical.
So it's okay. I'll just win by default.
Tune in next time on the next Speakeasy Gentlemen.
It was 1v1, man. So I mean, like, we both won a game. So.
True.
Yeah,
we're tied.
That's true.
We're tied.
You guys gotta break that tie, man.
I don't want to brag or anything, but I think I'm probably better at all fighting games,
except
you
for
just
Smash.
you got your ass kicked on Super Smash Bros. What the fuck are you talking about?
He dragged you across the fucking screen.
I would say that's probably true, unless I'm thinking of like, unless maybe like a Smash clone, I would beat you at. I don't know.
That's the thing is like, yeah, you'd probably beat me on like a Smash clone, but like, probably all other fighting games.
I'm trying to think, there has to be a fighting game that I'm like, maybe Marvel vs. Capcom. I played that a lot in our arcade.
Yeah, same.
Ooh, arcade.
Me and Josh used to play that. Actually, I would always want to play Marvel vs. Capcom 2, which in my opinion was like my favorite one. You can't find it anywhere, and it was like on Dreamcast or something.
Yeah, it was on Dreamcast.
And Josh would never let me play it because he wanted to play like Wii Tennis or Dreamcast Tennis or whatever.
I'd never let you play because I didn't feel like losing anymore. What the fuck is your problem? Oh, hey, he's a beer. He's here.
Hey.
Yeah, man.
We'll save that for the break, and we'll get a game going, and then we'll probably have the video ready for episode 1 for season.
For sure.
Yeah.
So I want to at least hit the topics that I sent you photos for, George. And one was the guy who climbed to the top of Supreme Scream. Did you guys see that?
Okay,
Look at that.
for full disclosure, guys, there's been a lot of weird, crazy shit happening in the Knott's vicinity in particular lately. I don't know why, but like...
Yeah, wasn't there recently like a drive-by that happened there too? Like somebody...
That same day, in the daytime, there was a fight that broke out. There was a fight that broke out inside the park. Later that day, there was a shooting that took place outside the park, which was weird because the people that were inside at the time, the people were like, the announcer was like, hey, don't worry, the shooting was outside the park. By the way, you have to leave the park. Like, what the fuck?
Yeah.
Good luck, get out of here. We don't want no dead bodies in here.
It's funny because at the same time, there's like, they're boarding a train with fake guns that like shoot in the air and shit like that.
Something, man. It's just weird. And like ever since then, there's been fight after fight. This guy climbing the fucking Supreme Scream. It's just getting weird, man. I don't know. People are getting crazy.
Bummer, man. That's such a bummer.
Yeah. So he climbed all the way to the top of Supreme Scream. He was up there for a while, and he just climbed back down after a while. I mean, he just like took off some of his clothes too and shit, and was like all the way
Imagine
fucking
that upper
up
body
there.
strength.
Like, Supreme Scream is.
I know, that's fucking high up.
High as fuck. I don't know if anyone's been on that other than
And
the.
so is he. On bath salts.
The PCP, more likely.
He probably was, man.
I don't know what all the different ones do, David.
I know we were talking about.
I'll let you know.
I know we were talking about video games a second ago, and I saw this post, and I'm gonna bring it up real quick just because we're talking about video games. This made me almost tear up.
I can't read that.
Hey man, we used to play back in the Halo 3 and Reach days. My gamer tag is Servitron and Lamb Name Lock. I don't know why I can't read that. Sorry, Jason. Died of a heart attack 4 years ago. I'm his younger brother. Want to play? Oh.
Dude, I saw that and I was like, it made me tear up.
That's
you know what's crazy is I used to play this Korean game that had like 1,000 people playing at a time, like hardly anything, right? And there was this guy on there, and his name was like Milkman or something stupid, and we would play all the time. And then that game shut down, and I like lost touch with him. And then I was playing another game. I was playing Tetris or something later on, and that's what, like, when I was getting into Tetris. And some guy was named Milkman, and I started asking about the game. Like, nobody knows about this game, so I knew he was the same person because he knew everything about the game.
Oh,
and
nice.
then we lost touch again, and then we met again on Overwatch.
What the fuck?
And we just like were matching each other on Overwatch. Like, he was on the other team, and I messaged him. I was like, "Hey, do you play?" And then like he recognized my username. It's just so crazy. So now we're friends on Facebook.
So now you guys
Yeah,
can't
Jack-
lose touch. Good.
Yeah.
Jackie says, "Oh my God, how sad." Yeah, sorry, George doesn't realize this is a comedy podcast, so every now and then.
Yeah.
Hey, man.
Gotta bring it down a notch.
It was
I'm
relevant.
just joshing you.
It was a
I'm
tearjerker.
just joshing you. Hey.
All right, so shit. Okay, so we got a little bit of time. We're gonna bypass some of the other things that I wanted to talk about, and I think that we should talk about Jackass Forever. So I sent you the trailer for it. Did you see it?
I didn't watch it, so I was
Did you see
saving.
the link? So
I saw a few teasers.
So I was watching Shark Week. I was watching Shark Week earlier this month, and the Jackass team was a part of Shark Week doing some crazy stunts and stuff.
Let's
And,
get
they were
bit
talking
by a
about-
shark.
Yeah, they were talking about Jackass 4. So Jackass 4 or Jackass Forever is up, and let's take a look.
Is it gonna be a shark bit? If it's a
Yeah, I
shark
was
bit, I'm
gonna,
scared.
see, I was going to show this last week, but I was worried about David.
There's no shark in this.
Well, there was one that was in the show.
We'll meet again.
Johnny Cash.
Don't know where, don't know when, but I know we'll meet again some sunny day.
Hello, I'm Johnny Knoxville. Welcome to Jackass. 3, 2, 1.
What people ask, what will Jackass be like once we're older? Well, it'll get more mature.
The faster you pedal your bike, the faster the other guy's hand goes back. You said it wasn't going to feel like anything.
Concussions aren't great, but as long as you have them before you're 50, it's cool. And Knoxville's 49, so we're good.
Look at that old shit.
Do you feel my heart?
Wow. Today, we're going to do a little furniture shopping.
I've been watching Jackass since I was 12 years old. And guess what? We're here.
We have winners and we have Steve-O.
There ain't a bunch of NASA scientists right now.
What did you guys do to Eric?
Fail to prepare, prepare to fail.
You still got those $1 million teeth, that's for sure.
Gee, didn't set myself up for a failure on this one.
Aaron, please relax.
I'm trapped. And you're putting honey on me and salmon? Oh my God.
When they said with old friends, except Bam.
So
did they kill a guy on the fucking movie?
So here's the thing. So here's the thing.
Bullshit.
Knoxville does not need this money, and he's fucking hurting himself. Like, he got hit by a fucking. Did you not see him get hit by a bull? What
Yeah,
the fuck,
that
dude?
was crazy.
And
I
then
don't think
it
they
was
ever did this
catheter.
stuff.
Yeah.
We
They
talked
don't.
about
They don't
veneers.
ever do stuff for just the money.
We talked about veneers last week, and fucking what's the Steve-O show?
He has all veneers, but he had bad teeth. He had really.
He's
bad
had them replaced multiple times too.
Yeah.
Tell me this though: when he's doing this crazy shit, you know that he hopes he's on drugs.
I don't think
Yeah,
so.
Oh,
Wait.
Ryan Williams feels like all the best stuff was shown in the trailer. I guess it
That
could be.
last bit. Yeah.
There's definitely stuff they can't show in trailers.
Yeah.
But they always do.
There's
Oh, you know, yeah. There's gonna be some.
You remember
people
the
fucking
remember the
getting
porta
fucked up,
potty
too.
bit? In the last
I
one?
hated that. I hated that.
It's so gross.
It was
I just remember
disgusting,
Steve
man.
was like, "You ready?" He's like,
So this is the first full Jackass movie since Jackass 3D in 2010. That's the last time there was one.
Damn,
there was
wow.
Bad Grandpa in 2013.
Bad
but
Grandpa.
that was really much of a
Knoxville's
Jackass movie.
pretty soon he's not going to have to wear the costume anymore. He's
I was like, the catheter, you mean? That's forever.
He's got the white hair now.
Yeah, it looks good though.
So, did you see when he died? He dyed it though. It looked like the good old days.
Yeah.
I don't know if it looks good. I remember someone saying that he was Jodie Foster.
So are you going to talk about what happened with the shark stuff, Josh?
No, I mean it was a Shark Week special. It wasn't.
So something happened.
What happened?
We don't got to talk.
So one of the members one of the new guys got bit. He
There was
goes
an
by
accident,
the.
yeah.
He goes. What's his fucking? He goes by the name of
An accident with a shark.
Yep.
What do you fucking think was going to happen?
So he was supposed to make a jump, David, and he
was
didn't make the jump.
wakeboarding. He was wakeboarding, and then when he went over a jump, instead of landing and continuing to ride, he fell. And when he was like splashing, the sharks went right fucking to him, dude, and fucking bit him.
Oh, that's cool.
Because they were in a feeding frenzy is when they were doing it.
He asked for a raise. But so this is the first time they're assembled all together since Ryan Dunn's death back in 2011. Obviously, you see in the trailer, Bam Margera's not there because of his falling out that he had with Johnny Knoxville and Spike Jones and other people. So remember, we talked about how crazy he was fucking being.
He's got a restraining order and everything.
Yeah. So we'll see if they slip him in any part of it, or like obviously they're gonna do like
That would be very big of them to do, to like
Ryan Dunn.
give him one little part.
Yeah, I think here's what they do. I think they do rest in peace Ryan Dunn and special thanks to Bam Margera, and just call it a fucking day.
Special thanks. Yeah, maybe.
Yeah, a little tip of the cap, but nothing more than that.
But nothing more than that. Yeah, I agree.
All right, so we have a little bit of time left, and before we say goodnight, let's do some This Just In, shall we?
Oh, great.
All right, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to turn my camera off, but you guys can still hear me, correct?
Yeah.
All right, I don't know if I could turn specific people up on screen, so it might be kind of difficult here. But I have some banners here for our This Just In, and if you guys remember, we're going to go clockwise. It'll be David, George, and Pierce, and we're just going to keep going in circles. And what you have to do is say This Just In, read the headline, and not laugh during the headline.
Got it.
All right, so we're going to start with David. David, are you ready?
I'm ready.
All right, so it's going to flash quickly. So just, you can keep
so
looking at the screen because I'm
okay.
Yep, keep looking at the screen. It's going to flash in the bottom. Ready?
All right,
One,
ready.
2, 3.
This just in, man being threatened by calendars. He says his days are numbered. Stupid. Oh, I kept going. I was like,
you laughed already.
Damn it!
You're not supposed to laugh.
Can we do
Why don't
it?
we just read it on the second time through or something?
All right, George, go ahead and turn away. Then we'll read it on the second time through. That's a long second time through.
Yeah. Jesus.
Or
Or maybe just time it. Tell him to look away and then tell him when to look.
Okay.
All right, there you go.
Go ahead, George.
This just in: a tapeworm takes 23andMe and finds out it's related to the Eiffel Tower. Eiffel turns out they're both parasites.
It was supposed to say Eiffel Tower. You predicted it right, but you didn't laugh. That was my fault. All right, Pierce, ready? 1, 2, 3. Go ahead.
This just in. I only know 25 letters of the alphabet. I don't know why.
I guess Pierce won. Yeah.
I thought you'd laugh. All right, no, we got more, David. Look away. Ready? Or wait, no. Look at it. Never mind. Read it fast. So. Here we go. 1, 2, 3.
Do I look? Wait. Shit. Just in. I asked my dog, "What's 2 minus 2?" He said nothing.
Oh God dang it!
Because it's 0.
All right, George, you're up.
You can't do a math one with David.
Yeah, I'm not good at math.
He's like, I don't know what that means.
You put numbers in there. Whoa, slow down,
here's
fella.
George. Let's get George up on screen. 1, 2, 3. George.
This just in: I found out what sprinters eat before a race. Nothing. They fast.
They fast.
They fast. That's a good one. Dude. That's a good one. I like that.
All right, Pierce, let's get you up on screen. Where's Pierce? Someone put Pierce on screen.
Pierce is here.
All right, there you go. Ready? Go ahead.
This just in. Should we trust trees? They do seem kind of shady.
Damn it.
You keep
We
giving
never
it.
make Pierce
These
laugh.
aren't good.
All right, fine.
They're so bad, they're good. In fact,
I'm glad you're enjoying them,
We're
Ryan.
good. Let's get
Being
David
with
up
us
again.
to the end.
All right, David, go ahead.
All right.
Let's get him up on screen. Here we go.
This just in, my wife is really mad at the fact that I have no sense of direction, so I packed my stuff and damn it, and right.
no, we don't even have to look away for this because it's like
You don't.
scrolling, so you can't really see it.
So I
Yeah.
put my stuff
You can't
up
preview it.
and right. Come on.
I was laughing before I could even get the last word out.
George, here we go.
This just in, there is a new rumor about butter, but I'm going to spread it.
Not going to spread it.
Thanks, David.
Nice try.
All right.
Nice try.
All right, here we go, Pierce.
This just in: should America be worried about how fast Ireland's capital is growing? Every day it's Dublin.
Not even a little bit? Come on.
Every day it's Dublin.
I spent some time on these.
No, it was
Well,
funny.
it was time well
It
wasted.
was funny.
John.
I just wanted to win.
All right, here we go. Pierce, or David,
Okay.
back to you.
Oh, all right. This just in, I find out how many tickets it took to make an octopus
on.
laugh.
Hold on. Let's do it
What are you
again.
doing?
Ready? It's Tickles. Ready?
This just in, I find out how many tickles it took to make an octopus laugh. 10 tickles.
Wow, damn you.
That's your fault. I blame that on Josh.
Because I took it off the screen? You think you would have
Yeah.
laughed beforehand? All right,
I think
here
you
we go.
fucked up.
He said tickets. He wouldn't
I
laugh
said
at
tickets.
10
Just-
tickets.
I can't.
All right.
My eyes are getting bad.
Here we go, George.
This just in, I used to be addicted to soap, but I'm clean now.
Damn it.
That's a good one.
That's a good one. I like that one.
All right, we got a couple more. Pierce.
All right.
This just in: a guy walks into a bar and he was disqualified from the limbo contest.
A bar, limbo bar. Okay. Well.
Limbo.
Oh, David, this is perfect for you.
This just in, swimming with sharks is an expensive hobby. It cost me an arm and a leg. God damn it, man.
I didn't make that yours on purpose. I'm just scrolling down the list.
Really?
Oh,
I swear. All right.
so good.
All right. Got a couple more here. I got 3 more. Here we go, George.
Oh, man.
Okay. This just in, a server asked if I wanted a box for my leftovers. I wrestled him for them instead. Did I say that right?
All right.
Wrestled?
Yeah, it's supposed to be wrestled. All right. I thought you would laugh at the wrestle part at least. Pierce.
This just in: there's a new best-selling book about anti-gravity. Here's why it's impossible to put down.
Come on, Pierce.
All
Nothing.
right, and we'll finish
NASA
with
boy?
David because we got to get a laugh every time. Here we go.
Son of a bitch.
That's one, David.
This just in, I used to hate facial hair, but then it kind of grew on me.
Damn you. All right. You guys did good.
Oh.
You guys did good.
Nice
the
try.
point
I
of
always
the
win those.
game,
It's good timing,
point of
George.
the
Good
game
timing.
is to not laugh. So, I guess you guys won. But I think David laughed at the most.
Yeah, I did for sure.
So I have probably like 7 more topics to talk about, but I think we've had a good 100th episode. I've had tons of beverages, and I'm feeling pretty good. So I'm glad.
Knuckling over here.
I'm glad we're.
Thank you, Ryan.
I'm glad we're over the hump of the technical difficulties, even though I'm on my phone instead of my computer. But when in Rome, right?
When in Rome.
Eh?
So you guys want to do the Meme King?
Oh shit! Yeah. So let's take a look at some memes before we say goodnight. Here we go.
We're doing Meme King first. Here we go.
Great sounding podcast. The ice in David's drink. Because David always like swirling his phone.
Swirling? Yep.
Yeah, that's true.
That's a good one.
I can't. It's too small for me.
Billionaires building rockets to space, trying to leave a polluted Earth. The train, killing billionaires and distributing their wealth into technology and programs that will save the planet.
Oh shit! That's a great idea.
That's a good one.
Oh fuck.
The show doing well because George hasn't started drinking. George, after George has 5 to 7 drinks.
Oh man. So true. So true.
Getting kids home safe. Casey Anthony.
Did you guys submit multiples? I didn't hear mine yet.
Oh man. All right.
Thanks, Pierce.
Wait, is there another one?
David's motivation to make a meme. David's laziness and apathy.
All right. So I'm guessing that George submitted too. So what do you guys think? What's the
Thank you, Kenny.
what's
Sorry,
the
give me a
best? What's the
All right.
best one? Who's meme king?
The first one I put up was actually from Alex Whiteley. He's actually
nice.
Thank you, Alex.
That was that one.
Oh, yeah.
That one was really good. I like that one.
That's a good one, yeah.
All right. Meme
Thank
king. Who we got? Who we got? Meme king.
Who do we got on Meme King? Once you guys decide in the comments, let us know. We're gonna run a couple of these. There's a fuck ton of that.
Also try and figure out which one was mine.
Yeah, George. Let's not run them all.
I think yours was about the billionaires, David.
We're not gonna run.
Pierce.
David was.
Pierce
about
would
to
know.
win it.
Pierce and I are on the same.
Everybody knew that. It was written in all caps, and it was your MO.
All memes are on.
All I have to do is look at your Facebook feed to know it was you.
I didn't even post it on there. Genius.
I had stuff. I had stuff about Bezos. Oh, hold on, George.
David, because you post
show
that
the
kind of
meme-
shit.
Show the
That's
fuck
not-
Bezos meme.
Memes? Bezos
fuck-
meme.
Just the fuck Bezos meme. Not only that one. Dave, this
I
is for
buy
you.
everything on Amazon. Fuck Jeff Bezos.
Parks and Rec.
They should
buddy.
have did the.
Yeah, it's Parks and
I
Rec.
thought they were gonna do the wink from WandaVision.
Oh yeah, right.
The Ben White wink is the best one though. I like that one.
There's a bunch of memes we didn't get.
All right, go for the funniest ones, and then we'll put the show out.
Go for the funny.
I'm gonna let you determine. And remember what funny means.
All right, here we go.
At some point in your life, somebody has masturbated to the thought of you. I don't believe so, but all right. I got you, homie. My next one goes out to
you. Oh man.
Oh no.
That's good. What a good friend.
That's why I love Reddit.
What a good friend.
What a good friend. It's very generous. Me, I'm in my prime. My knees. The fuck you are, dude. Oh man, I saw that movie, The Change Up, the other day.
I love
right?
Jason Bateman
Dude,
so much.
I had
He does-
something. I had a Ryan Reynolds thing. Man, I have so much to talk. Oh well. Oh, well.
I
Talk
know. I'm
about it
sorry.
another time.
You ran
Oh, well.
out of time. You ran out of
Yeah,
time.
that's right.
And here's one for Josh.
Can't even read that shit.
That's good.
So, okay, you definitely don't get it. So Gandalf leaves, but he comes back as a different version of himself. So it's like Michael left, but he's like, it cannot be, and he comes back.
And he comes back on the final.
Oh yeah, I didn't get that.
I had to get a Lord.
You
of the
have to watch Lord of the Rings.
I had to get Lord of the Rings in there. You know me. You know me.
I'm gonna recommend that to Scuba guys.
Yeah.
Okay.
When the carpet matches the
Oh,
drapes.
no.
That's a good one. That's a
Was
good
she
one.
in the hospital?
Why-
Yes.
Yeah. She's got cancer.
Wow.
Are you saying she's not pretty, guys?
Oh, I didn't know she was in the hospital. I thought she was like a janitor. I thought it was like a Mr. Clean kind of joke. And I was like, oh. And then I looked closely and like, wait a minute, that's an IV station. Like,
Oh yeah.
Do you want to run any more? Or are you good on that? So
One more.
Okay, one more. Finish out strong, George.
Another.
You got to top the cancer patient one.
When you beat the boss with 1 HP and get the legendary loot. Who's laughing now? I got my hat.
That's right.
shit.
Oh, shit.
Killed
You
David
killed
on
David.
that one.
Yeah, you really
Did we get a winner for the meme king? Who decided who's the meme king?
I guess
We're
David
all
got
the meme
vote.
king.
David. Oh wait, Pierce, pass it up.
Pass the torch.
Pass
Wait,
the crown.
the torch.
No, the crown. You did.
crown.
Take
Oh,
off
the
your
crown.
fucking
The
hat.
crown.
Okay.
You gotta go that way.
David, there you go. There you go.
Thank you.
Well, king.
Either one.
All right. Anyway, episode 100. Thank you, everybody. Thanks. 100 fucking episode. So many freaking great guests to thank, and so many great guests we could have had on. But man, it's been fun. It's really been fun.
We're gonna have more.
It's been
episodes.
like a
It's been a
blast of the
ride.
past. So just so you guys know, season 6 is gonna look a lot different. So we're gonna have different tech running. We're gonna have a overlay. I think we got to go back to the overlay. We got to go back to a really good intro. We're not going to start back until I get. We're not going to start back until I get my computer set up. We're going to have a lot of good things that we have to just get dialed in before we start.
Speakeasy Gentlemen, 100episodes.com.
100 years, Speakeasy Gentlemen.
But yeah, so it's gonna be really good. We're gonna take a little bit of time doing it, but when we come back, it's gonna be something different. But we're gonna start with rotating guests again. 100%. There's gonna be a brand new guest every single week. Something that we got to do, or a guest that we bring back. We saw so many good people that have so many new stories.
So many great faces.
So we got to do it again. But either way, we're gonna have a brand new person every single week, and it's gonna be a little bit different. So thank you guys for tuning in, and thanks for sticking around this whole time. We started this back in 2019. I think it was like February 2019. And there's been so many episodes where I haven't been a part of it, or you guys haven't been a part of it, but the show must go on. So thanks, everybody.
The show must go wrong. There's always something that goes wrong, and you just got to keep rolling with it.
When I'm involved. But anyway, I really appreciate you guys in the chat, you guys who are still tuned in. But we're gonna keep going. So thanks a lot, everybody. Find us on Facebook.com/SpeakeAsyGentlemen, and of course on YouTube.
Love you guys.
Studios here on YouTube. Thanks, everybody. Cheers. Good night.
See you next time.